An egg. Make the chicken sandwich. I think I need to get f***ing cooking. The bird. Morning! Jesus Christ, you look like shit. Oh my. Okay, we gotta get going, so try to keep up. We gotta break down this bird so we can make this motherfucking sandwich. Don't f this up, alright? Alright, so to get started, here we have our beautiful little bird. This is a free-range grade A roaster from Central Market here in Austin, Texas. We got the whole bird minus the gizzards and the neck. So we're gonna break this down 8-way. All right, here we go. Get started. We wanna cut this skin here. That's holding the leg to the torso. We're gonna give it a pop on the back. Pull it up like this. You'll see there's a weird little back hip muscle. It's called the oyster. People think it's the most tender part of the chicken, and they'll definitely talk shit on you if you don't go and grab it. So we got that for that guy. Make another pop here. Knife under the oyster. Follow the natural seam of where the muscles meet themselves. And to separate the leg from the thigh, there's a seam right here. Just gonna rip like that. Done. We're gonna flip her over. We're going to feel on the breastplate here. This is called the keel bone. What we want to do is make an incision along here, and then we're going to follow it down along the wishbone. If this was a bigger bird like a turkey or a duck, we would take the wishbone out, but for this purpose we won't. So we're just going to make one slice down here on one side of the keel bone. Knife's going to roll along the rib cage. You want long slices so you don't ruin your meat. Then we're gonna kind of grab it like this, expose the shoulder joint here, and just like with the leg, the natural seam, we're just gonna rip back. Now we have our breast with our wing. If we wanted to get fancy, we could French it and serve an airline French breast like this, making a cut there, bending the wing back, exposing the little tip, and that takes your $10 piece of chicken up to $15. Save this for snacks. We'll do the other one here. Make money. So there we have our 8-way chicken and a carcass. Remember to marinate. All right, let's make this fucking marinade. Before we can make our marinade, we first need to make our dredge so we can have some to thicken up our marinade for better frying. So for the dredge, we need 2 cups of flour, tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, teaspoon of chili powder, tablespoon of ground paprika, tablespoon of fresh ground black pepper, a couple pinches of fine sea salt. Mix and set this aside. So for the marinade, we're going to take a little bit of our dredge and we're going to use some cultured low-fat buttermilk. And again, we're just gonna stir it up until we get the right kind of consistency we're looking for. It should be like wallpaper paste. We'll let this sit for a minute and let the flour hydrate, and then we'll be ready to go. Now that our flour is bloomed, we're gonna go ahead and dip our boneless, skinless thighs into the marinade for even coverage. Place them in a container, then submerge them just to cover with the rest of the marinade. Let them sit for at least 4 hours.
4 hours? But where's the chicken?
Yes, we're actually gonna fry this shit. Come on. All right, now that we got our thighs ready in the marinade, we're gonna take them out, put them in the dredge that we already made earlier. Make sure we get nice and coating on there. Hey, motherfucker, we're not done. God damn it. We're gonna let them sit and kind of dry just a little bit longer. So now that we have our dry dredged chicken, we have our oil preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and shallow fry this on both sides till golden brown and delicious, and finish it off in the oven.
Pickles.
Yes, pickles, motherfucker. God damn, we gotta go. Here's what we need. First thing we're gonna do, slice up this cucumber. Then we're gonna toss it in a bowl with a little bit of salt. Rinse them off. Once our boiling pickling liquid is ready, we'll pour it over the cucumbers. And again, let them sit. The longer, the better.
That's not coffee. Dope.
All right. Now that our chicken's ready, hit an internal temperature of 165. Took about 3 or 4 minutes in the oven. We're gonna make our hot grease bath to brush on these guys. Let's go ahead and get that oil ready. All right, so for the oil, we have some of our leftover frying oil for a little more added flavor. We have a guajillo chili. We have some garlic kind of smashed with the peel on it still, some cayenne pepper, and 1 habanero. We're gonna make this one hot. Now let's get f***ing plating.
Plates. Wait a minute.
Well, time to hide the eggs.